Hello. This session we're going to give you a quick view of using Visual Logic in demo mode. So you may or may not know all the features of Visual Logic at this point, and that's okay. What we do want to know is how do we survive if you do not have that pin. You do not get your own Visual Logic code and go from there. So again, you can download Visual Logic. We saw that in the previous video. And you save that to some location. From there's no install. You just double click Visual Logic to start it up. It could be in your desktop, it could be in a folder, it doesn't matter. It comes to this screen right here, and you hit continue. Here, if you have a Visual Logic VLSig file, you can open it and use it. If you don't, you can use demo mode. Again, it warns you here, if you wish to use demo mode, you cannot save, and yeah, I'm stuck. I can't do it any other way, so I hit yes. So it makes it very obvious you're in demo mode because it says demo mode all over the place, but it does not limit you at all in what you're going to do. You can go through and make decisions. And you can do whatever sort of logic you want inside of here. So you can even go into debug mode if you so choose. So the value for input is 2. It is positive, so you can see it's executing the logic. Now, for the courses here, you are not required to turn in Visual Logic. And actually, you cannot turn in Visual Logic. You have to take screenshots. And so to do a screenshot, you can pop it off. There's a whole nother demo on that. But just shortly here, you hold down Alt and hit print screen. You go off to a Word doc, and then you hit Control Paste, and there is your screenshot. Done and done. It's done that easily. If you want to edit it, do some fancy stuff inside of other things, that's shown in another demo from here. But you can do all that work and have your screenshot. It says demo mode on it. Excuse me. It says demo mode on it, but it's still usable and workable. And so you can run with that. So past that though, where you get into a fail situation is when you close it, you cannot save the progress. No option there. So you have to close it, you must close it. And if you come along and say, oh, I forgot to put something on the false branch, well, then you got to go back to Visual Logic. You have to go back to demo mode, and you have to reconstruct all of your logic over again. Typing in everything over again, and then adding the elements you want to. So if I wanted to reconstruct that logic, I give the input, I say input is greater than 0, and I come back over here and say it is positive. And over here I can say negative. And then I can add the additional pieces to my logic. And again, I can still run it. So if I do -3, it's negative. And so you can see there's the logic. I just have to recreate it. That's the only downside of it. But again, Alt and print screen. I go back to my Word document. I paste over the top of it. It kept the other one there, but I can delete the other one, and then I've updated it. So even if you don't get Visual Logic installed, you can still survive, you can still use the tool, you can still produce things with it. And again, you might have the option to use another tool if you so choose. But demo mode is a perfectly viable way to get through the class. As long as it's not too difficult, it won't take you too long to recreate, and most assignments are not super difficult. So best of luck, and have fun using Visual Logic.